Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Talking Raw. I am your host, Chris Kretschmann. I hope that you enjoy this new format that I'm trying. It's something that I'm going to experiment, and if I enjoy it, then that's going to be the format going forward. We had NXT tonight, which I thought was fantastic. I really did think it was good. But before we get into NXT, I just want to remind you guys to please subscribe, hit that like button, comment, and share this video with everybody you know. Let's get into NXT because I thought NXT was fantastic tonight. First match, we had Heavy Machinery versus Lars Sullivan and Victor Andrews. It was a good match. I enjoyed it. Lars Sullivan is a beast, okay? I just don't see the hype in him. I read the NXT book. Actually, I have it right in this drawer right here. I'm not going to spare the time and show you. But I just don't see the hype in this guy. They really put him over a lot in this book. I just don't see the hype. Heavy Machinery hasn't grown on me yet. I have to say that, even though I did enjoy this match. I like their moveset. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just not a big fan of them yet. Not saying that I won't be, just not yet. Heavy Machinery win and yell that they want AOP. An AOP versus Heavy Machinery match does not interest me in the slightest, to be honest with you. Not at the moment. I'd rather have a team like Red Dragon come in and face AOP and eventually take the titles off them, because I love Red Dragon. I think that they should be the next NXT Tag Team Champions because they are going to come into the company very, very soon. Or hell, even Sanity. I think that match would be epic. Authors of Pain versus Sanity. That match would be epic. After the match, Lars Sullivan beats down his opponent post-match. Now, the thing is with Lars Sullivan, I think he's like a bipolar character. Because I saw in a video on, I believe it was WWE's YouTube, that the last partner he had that he beat down, he actually went to see if he was okay, and he was sorry, and he felt really bad. So I think they're trying to play a bipolar character with Lars Sullivan. We then get Roderick Strong addressing the NXT universe. Roddy comes out and says that he's thankful for everything he has, including his fiancée and his baby. He says that he now wants one thing, and that's the NXT title. Bobby Roode comes out and pretends to cry over Roddy's sob story. Says that Roddy can't come out and demand title shots. Says that he has to earn them in Bobby Roode's NXT. Says that Roddy shouldn't play the Bobby Roode lottery because you won't end up winning. Look, I have to say this. Roddy is so over. He is the biggest babyface in the company. This is what happens when you have somebody as talented as Roddy doing what he does, and somebody like Triple H booking him, who I think is the best mind in professional wrestling in the world right now. Mark my words, he is. Bobby Roode is so money on the mic. He has to be at least a top 5 mic worker in the business right now, if not the best. He's having the hottest 2017 of any wrestler alive. And I have to say, I like the slow build because we have plenty of time for NXT TakeOver Brooklyn. I'm even surprised that they're even alluding to this match so early. But I like this slow build. I think this is going to be a very slow build, and I think it's going to be Roddy Strong versus Bobby Roode at NXT TakeOver 3. If that's not the direction they go, I think they're going to do a triple threat. I think Roddy is going to be in a title match, whether that be for the NXT Championship or maybe even a mid-card title that they make. So, because apparently they're going to make a mid-card title. That's just stuff that I'm hearing from people on the internet. There's no really big news sites confirming that, but apparently people on the internet are saying that there's going to be a mid-card title in NXT. I don't believe it yet. I don't think that they should have a mid-card title in NXT until they go 2 hours and they go live, which is bound to happen very, very soon. I'm predicting that by the end of 2017, it's going to be 2 hours and live. I like that Triple H is building up Roddy. I think right now there aren't many top-level babyfaces in the indies whose contracts are expiring anytime soon. So deciding to build up Roddy instead is the best move for NXT. We then have Sarah Logan versus Peyton Royce. This was actually surprisingly a good match. In terms of like the way she puts together a match, I haven't been a fan of Peyton Royce, even though I think she has massive potential. I think her moveset's very good. I think she does have massive potential. I think she has potential to be a superstar. I believe that Sarah Logan is actually Crazy Mary Dobson. She is very good as well. She sold for Peyton like a champ. Peyton Royce continues to improve. Her and Billie Kay will be very successful on the main roster. And my lord, her and Billie Kay are very beautiful human beings. So we had that match. Hideo Itami versus Oni Lorcan. This match was insane. This match was wild. I wish it would have lasted 10 more minutes. I really wish. Both men are stiff as hell, and they showed it tonight. They showed it in a broad fashion tonight. Hideo Itami hit Oni Lorcan with 3 GTSs, and Cassius Ohno comes out for the save. Hideo Itami wins by TKO. Hideo is obviously turning heel, and honestly, I can't wait. He needed a heel turn, and Cassius Ohno is the perfect opponent for him. Now, what they do with Hideo Itami going forward, apparently they were alluding to him going back to Japan, which I don't think would be a good move for Hideo Itami. He's in the biggest company in the world. He's going to be successful in this company, at least I believe, and I think he should stay right where he's at. Oni Lorcan is actually very, very good. I think he will be a very good enhancement talent on the main roster, which is not an insult at all. I just don't see him being anything more than that. He's a fantastic wrestler, but in 2017, that's all he really is, and that's not enough to get you pushed in 2017. We then go on to Ember Moon. She is being interviewed backstage, and she is answering questions on Asuka in the Triple Threat Women's Championship match next week. I think the Triple Threat Women's Championship next week will be fantastic. I think it will be better than the one at TakeOver. I'm really looking forward to it. And Ember Moon is really fantastic, and I can't wait to see her back. I can't wait for the eventual Asuka Ember Moon 2 match. I liked the first match. It was good. Maybe it was because I was there live. I was at NXT TakeOver Orlando live, and I was in the nosebleeds. My nose, I needed tissues to put my nose, to put in my nose because my nose was bleeding so bad. So maybe I didn't get a good view of it. But I can't wait for Asuka and Ember Moon 2. I think that Asuka set the bar so high for NXT, the NXT Women's Division. I've said this multiple times, so no need to reiterate that. We then go on to our main event, which is Killian Dane versus No Way Jose. No Way Jose's entrance for this match, by the way, sums up what is wrong with him. You're facing Killian Dane Insanity. Why are you dancing? Why are you dancing? Killian Dane's entrance music, by the way, they just debuted it. It gets a big thumbs down for me. Doesn't fit Sanity whatsoever. To me, it's a terrible theme song. Killian Dane will be the one getting pushed the farthest on the main roster. With that being said, though, Sanity is big time. These guys are big time. I'm a big fan of Sanity. I think Sanity has big things going on for them in the future. It was a good match. Look, I'm a really big fan of Killian Dane. I think No Way Jose is also very good as well. He's somebody like Oni Lorcan. I just don't see him being anything more than an enhancement talent once he makes the main roster. But Killian Dane wins via the Ulster Plantation, which he did not steal from Kenny Omega, by the way. I know people think that he did. He did not do that. So that was it for NXT for this week. I thought it was a really, really, really good show. I thought it was probably one of the best shows in a while. And that's saying something because lately NXT has been on fire. So that's it for NXT. Big thumbs up. 2 thumbs up. I'll give it 2 thumbs up for this episode of NXT. So if you enjoyed this video, please do hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Hit the like button as well. Also share this and comment in the comment section below what you thought of this episode. And I'll talk to you guys later. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Talking Raw. I am your host, Chris Kretschmann. I hope that you enjoy this new format.